Before watching our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by tapping the red subscribe button so you are the first to know when we upload a new video. Question: Are you overweight? Better believe it, when you were born, your parents did not have a chance to choose your size and didn't get to choose your sex, hair color or any other physical characteristic that makes you. They didn't choose your weight either, your face or your bone structure. They just couldn't do it. It was hard enough bringing you into the world. Being overweight seems to be a predetermined fate for so many Americans. An estimated 67% of Americans are considered overweight. That's over 100 million people that are overweight and need to lose weight. The statement means that there are a lot of very unattractive Americans. Supposedly having too much body weight has been the result of you being lazy, unhealthy, unhappy, selfish, greedy, and ugly. No, it hasn't been the result of any of those reasons. Overweight Americans are some of the most tenacious career-conscious individuals. They are overworked and often fall into weight problems because they are working long hours, without enough rest and exercise. Approximately half of thinner adults choose to condemn those Americans who aren't as fortunate to have a fast metabolism and the luxury of time to exercise. These very adults have the time, because they also find the time to ridicule the other percentage of the population that need to lose a few or a lot of pounds. This all may sound a bit harsh, but it's the reality. The slogan, "thin as in and fat as out," needs to go right back out the door with the aerobics instructor that brought it in. Sure, if you have a weight problem, you know you have a weight problem. It is not something you don't have the intelligence to see. See Barbie. While you were on the beach with Ken, the fat girls were getting an education. Being overweight is still considered one of the biggest sins someone can do to their own bodies, but what about the people out there with true medical problems that prevent them from being thin? They still fall into the thin person stereotype of a fat lazy person? The sad truth is that people who are super overweight allow others to bully them about their weight. The misconceptions that people who are overweight won't work, are overall lazy people, unhappy, unattractive is far from the truth. Just take a look around you. Some of the most beautiful women in the world are either overweight now or have been at some time in their life. Oprah, for example, she is gorgeous, but she wasn't always the size she is now, but she was still a pretty happy woman, not to mention a huge success. If you look in the heftier women magazines, you will find more beautiful women than what you find on the runways of New York. It's a fact. Whether we want to hear it or not, the fact is that adults still act like children to get ahead in life. It really is the "take the camera off of me and point it over there at someone else" approach. Think of your girlfriends. You likely have one in the bunch that is as cute and prissy as can be, but whenever she isn't getting the attention from the opposite sex, she will inevitably draw attention to your weight. Don't pay it a second thought, and here's why. Even though you could get into a dirt throwing contest and bring out all of her faults, there's no point because it really doesn't matter. So you might be overweight, big deal, you are still a beautiful person inside and out. End of story. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.